Welcome to the Dolly Room today, folks. I am working on another collaboration project hosted by Dolls Rescued. Right about here, I'll put in a short clip that lists all of the participants, and I'm also going to include a list of them in the description below. But yeah, so here I am. I've got my notebook, my little model, and I'm going to tell you all about this new collaboration for Easter. Before I get too much further into the details about what I'm going to be doing as part of the collaboration, let me also mention that it involves about 5 of us, and I will be mailing off the items I make as part of the collaboration to one of the people in our group, which means I'm going to also get some dolly mail from one of the people in our group. So hang out to the end of the video, because that's when I'm going to open up some dolly mail and show you what I received. At this point in the collaboration, I'm not even sure who I'm going to send this to or who I'm going to get stuff from, so it's kind of a mystery to all of us right now. But yeah, let me open up my notebook and show you my sketches and talk about my plans for this collaboration, and you can join me in my design process. I should say this is not a tutorial, but I am going to show you how I make things, okay? You might get some tips out of it for your own crafting, or at least I hope so. Okay, so this is my sewing notebook. I keep all my notes for sewing projects, design projects, stuff like that. And just, it's nothing fancy. It's really just for me, but I'm letting you see a little peek of it because this kind of maps out what I'm going to attempt to do with this particular collaboration. So this is an Easter collab, and what the participants are going to do is we're going to create 3 items at a minimum that would include something with bunny ears, a dress for a Blythe doll, and some kind of basket. So my thoughts are, immediately when I heard bunny ears, I thought about some bunnies I have made for amigurumi. They're little stuffed toy bunnies. And there's a particular pattern that I've made a zillion times, made by designer Stacy Trock. So I'm going to take the ears from her pattern, make the ears separately, and then I'm going to make like a little helmet style beanie. I have some yarn here. This is an example of some beanies I've already made. I've made quite a few little crochet beanies. So my thoughts were to make something like this, add the bunny ears, and then add a strap of some kind. So I want to make sure the hat's going to fit a fakie as well as a stock doll. And this looks like this would probably work. This is my traditional style beanie, so I'm going to try that. And I will show you my process. I'm thinking of using this yarn and a G hook, size G hook. Then a typical dress that I have made quite a few of. I'm going to use that pattern again, maybe shorten up the skirt a little bit. And I have this super cute fabric here. I think I can probably do some fussy cutting when I cut out the pattern and put this little guy at the top, and then use, you know, the full bit of fabric for the skirt. That's the plan. And then as far as a basket, I thought it would be cute to try to crochet a little purse style basket. We'll see. I'm going to do the hat first and then the dress, and then we'll see my thoughts on the basket after that. So hang tight. Let's look at the hat first. So I'm back, and as you can see, I made quite a bit of progress on the beanie hat. I have some, you know, little ends I need to weave in, and I have a stitch marker here. So this is the, I started from the middle, and then I just increased until I got down here, and then these are just straight rows. I am actually thinking I'm going to put together a little video that shows just making the beanie and make it separate from this. So I will publish that before this video is published and link it in there. And it's just basic amigurumi where you're increasing from the middle out. It seems to fit her pretty well. Here is the strap, which I just instead of going around again, I just continued. I made 30 chain stitches. Yep, I made 30 chain stitches and then came back around with single crochet all the way back, and it fits her. Now, as far as the bunny ears go, I haven't attached those yet. I have made them though. This is from, like I said, the pattern from Stacy Trock that I showed previously in a little clip. I think she calls it the pattern Ghost Bunny, but if you look this designer up, this crochet designer. She has all kinds of fabulous patterns. It's a paid for pattern, so I will not be telling you how to make these bunny ears because you would need to buy her pattern, which if you wanted these exact bunny ears. But again, I'm sure you can find all kinds of free crochet patterns with bunnies on them and just use the ear part. So I'm going to be folding these over like that. I left a big long tail to use because that's what I'm going to use to stitch the bunny ears on. Make sure that so this would be like this. This is the front. The bunny ears are going to be about there. So fingers crossed. I haven't done this in a while. I used to make amigurumi like all the time. I was super addicted to it. So hopefully I will not mess this part up, but it's basically stitching the bunny ears. And I think I might make them floppy. Instead of standing up, I think I'm going to make them kind of floppy. So yeah, so that's the next thing I will be showing you, hopefully very soon. As you can see, I've already cut out parts of my pattern here for the bunny dress that I'm making. And this is the Maggie pattern. It's a paid-for pattern from Dolly Delicacies. She's on Etsy. Her patterns are very reasonably priced, so literally less than $5. I want to say I paid something more like around $3 or $4 at the most for this. I can't remember. So anyway, check her out. No affiliation, but I really like her patterns. And I've taken the pattern top piece and cut it out in felt first. It makes it a lot easier when I put it on cotton. It kind of, you know, sticks to it a little bit, and you only need a couple of pins. And I have a lining here out of muslin. So the top is lined, and I will be putting these two pieces together here in a minute and hand stitching them together. Some people use a machine. I do not do that with these. I'm also, so this is the skirt, and I made it a little bit longer this way because I want it to be gathered more than usual, and a little bit shorter this way because I don't want it super long. I'm thinking of sort of something a little bit on the short and poofy side, a little bit similar. Like here's a dress I made. This is another video I've already published. This is the exact same pattern, and so I like how I shortened the skirt a little bit on this one. And this, I think the skirt originally was 11 inches this way, and I've cut this at 13, so it's going to be just a little bit more, you know, poofy, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. So I'm going to zigzag all these edges first. I don't use fray check. And then, like I said, I'm going to put these two pieces face to face and hand stitch around the neck, the shoulders, and right here and here to the sides. And I'll be back after that. It is a gorgeous day outside. I'm a little hot light here, but I am sitting here getting ready to hand stitch the top pieces together. This is the lining. This is the other side with the bunnies on it. All right, I hand stitched all around here, and I should say that this technique that I'm using, really just about any type of lined top dress that has a gathered skirt. This is a very common technique. It's not unique to this particular pattern. I should just point that out. So when I was making dresses for myself back in the 80s that were very similar, it was the same kind of process actually. So now I'm going to trim around the edge here, just make some cuts in here, trim a little bit here and there, and then use my trusty bit nose pliers to turn this inside out and then press it. I have completed zigzagging all around the rectangle that is going to be her skirt. I folded over one edge, and I'm going to do a straight seam to make the hem. And this is something you have to kind of be careful about sometimes. So this definitely has a top and a bottom to this pattern. If I were to accidentally put my hem up here, her skirt would be upside down. So my hem is down here. I'm going to do that next. And then I'm also going to do a big basting stitch across the top and gather it up to attach to the top. I am making progress. I have the hem done. I am now gathering up the top of this after putting in a basting stitch. Then I'm going to fold these top pieces over here and stitch the sides of the top. Oh, you know what? And then I'm going to zigzag. I like to finish the edges of everything when I possibly can. I know some people use fray check, but anything like fray check or any kind of gluey type substances, I tend to have issues with because they just kind of go everywhere which way. But once I get that done, I'll be able to attach the top to the skirt, and almost finished here in a few minutes. All right, progress is made. I have finished sewing the top together, and I finished the edge with a little zigzag. I have gathered my skirt portion and the right faces together with the fabric and pinned everything. So all I have left to do is stitch across here and then sew up the sides and put on a snap. All right, almost finished. All right, I've stitched it on and I did a quick press. I like to press this part up a little bit, but you can see how perfect this dress is looking at this stage. I'm so happy. I might make another one to keep myself. At this point in my process, I'm working pretty far ahead before I have to send this off, and I don't know who is going to get this yet, so that will be something I guess I tell at the end of the video. All right, so now I'm going to flip this around here and stitch the sides a little bit and add a snap, do another press, and we'll model it on this chickaroo here before I pack it away. Hi everyone, so I'm back now to show you, actually I ended up making 2 dresses, and like I said before, I was probably going to make a second one anyway because I like how it turned out. However, I had to actually do that because here's the first one I made. I added a little embellishment here on the side. This is not big enough this way for one of these fakey dolls. This is a stock. This is Sunshine Holidays wearing this. And here is a new fakie that I got recently. I haven't even done a video of her yet, but she's a new fakie that I purchased for myself. And she is modeling the dress that I will be sending out to the person that will be receiving this. We're going to be doing it round robin style, by the way. So yeah, I ended up having to make it again and make it a little bit bigger through here so that it fit this type of doll, because their doll bodies, this body is a teensy bit smaller than this one, through, well, basically all over, but especially through the widest area. And I ended up having to do smaller seam allowances so that I could make it and fit this larger doll body. And then I put the little embellishment up here like a little corsage looking thing. But you can see the dress is finished now. I stitched up the back. I added a couple of snaps here. And this will be ready to go with the other items I am making for my person, my Dolly YouTube creator person, who I still don't know yet who that is, but I will be telling very soon. Like I said, it will be revealed at the end of the video. Along with having to make 2 dresses, I ended up making 2 hats. So this is the first one that I made. I had intended to send this one to the person who's getting my package. And it's cute. It is cute. I wanted the ears to be floppy, but I feel like they're too floppy now. They almost remind me of more like a lamb than a bunny. And then I remembered I had some other yarn that I think would look better with this dress anyway. I think there's a little bit of this green in here, and that's what I was trying to go for. But I like this. This is more pastel, so I think it looks better. So I made the hat all over again. Again, it's just a little beanie that I did using single crochet amigurumi style. Started in the middle and increased all the way down up to 48 stitches. And then I did 10 rows of single crochet. And I ended this one off with a row of half double crochet, and I'm not going to put a strap on. It fits them actually really well. And then the ears are from the Ghost Bunny pattern. It's a paid for pattern by Stacy Troke. So yeah, so you can see it fits her really well, and the ears are not quite as floppy. They stand up a little bit more. So I think this looks more like a bunny, and the other hat, like I said, I think the other hat almost looks kind of like a lamb or a sheep or something. So yeah, so I had to make the hat all over again, just like I had to make the dress all over again. But I'm almost finished. I have a basket to make, and I'm going to show you that next. Here's a little basket I made using some acrylic yarn, and this is a size G hook. This yarn is sport weight yarn. So yeah, it's sport weight yarn, acrylic, and again I used a similar method that I did with the hat, going just crocheting in a circle. I ended up with this with 18 stitches around, and then I did a couple of rows. Then I did a strap here using just a chain stitch. So I'm going to show you how to make the basket real quick. This assumes that you already know how to do single crochet stitch and chain stitch. I take a little bit of yarn, I wrap it around like that to get it on my hook, do 2 chain stitches, and then in this first chain I'm going to do 6 single crochets. All right. Once you have the 6 single crochets, pull this little tail out like that, and then pull on the tail to close up that circle. There's no hole there. I'm going to keep going around this way, making 2 single crochets in each stitch. You notice I'm going through the back loop. You can go through the back loop, the front loop, or both loops. I like to go through the back loop because then you end up with lines like this, and I just like that look, and it's easier to count how many rows you've done when you have the lines. Okay, I have gone all the way around. Now I have 12 stitches because remember before I had 6. I did 2 single crochets in each of those 6, so now I have 12. And it's a good idea at this point to add a little stitch marker so you don't lose your place, because this is the beginning and we just keep going around and around in the same direction. So I'm going to put that little stitch marker there. And then in the next row I'm going to alternate between 2 single crochets in one stitch and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So I'm going to do 2, and then 1, 1, and I'm going to keep doing that all the way around until I reach this little stitch marker here. All right, I'm back. I've done, like I said, alternating 2 single crochets in one stitch and 1 in the next stitch all the way around, and at this point I have 18 stitches. And now just do 2 rows of single crochet all the way around. We're just going to add 2 or 3 rows depending on how tall you want your basket. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back to show you how to make the handle. I've completed 3 rows to make the basket taller, and now I'm just going to do 8 chain stitches to make the strap. There's 1, and I'm going to just find over here the middle and do a slip stitch. Oops, I lost it. This is really hard to do with the camera in front of me. All right, so I went through there, wrapped my yarn around. I'm just doing a slip stitch, pulling through, and then I will trim off the threads and just pull on this, and you have a cute little basket. And of course now you have to take these ends and weave them in and trim them off. There's an end there and an end here. Take off my little stitch marker, of course, but that's how you make a super easy little crochet basket for your dollies. So I made this little crochet basket, which means I need to put something in the basket, and I saw these cute little bunnies on this website. Swinson Says, I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. She has a blog and YouTube channel, so you can Google her. And yeah, I just have some felt and I'm whip stitching these bunnies. I made one already and it's kind of sad looking, so I'm going to make a second one, but this rabbit will fit perfectly in this little basket. So this bunny is also going to be heading out to the UK pretty darn soon. So I have the hat, the little dress, the basket, and I made this little felted bunny who fits perfectly in the little basket. And I will be wrapping that up and sending that off to J Dolls UK. So J Dolls UK is the person that will be getting this. She has a wonderful YouTube channel. Make sure you check her out. In fact, make sure you check everybody out. And listed below, there's 5 of us doing this. And like I said, we're doing it round robin. So after I wrap this up, I'm going to open up the package I received from my partner in the round robin collaboration we did that was hosted by Dolls Rescued, Marna over on Dolls Rescued. Make sure you check out J Dolls UK so you can see who she puts this little outfit on. I'm curious to see what her dolls look like. She always stylizes them really cute. So excited! Dolly mail! Alright, so this is from Beth Ramsden. Again, she's one of the participants in this collaboration, and her link is below. She has super amazing videos. I mean, she's so talented. So anyway, here's a cute little note from her, and let us see what is in here. She is just an amazing seamstress, designer. Ooh, look at everything. In pink, it's so cute. Oh, nummies. Oh, I'm going to have to hide this from my husband. Dairy Milk Bunny. Vanilla Mousse. Yum, yum. Alrighty, so let's get to it. This looks like, oh my goodness. Look how sweet that dress is. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Look at this little bow. Oh, I can't wait to put that on one of my dolls, which obviously after I pull everything out, I will have to have a dolly model this for you. And I love this. It's like a silky fabric. It's real soft. I mean, I think it's cotton, but it's very soft and silky. And look at that little the detail. So cute. Okay, she got the dress. So we remember there was bunny ears, a dress, and a basket. So let us see. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, it matches. This is so cute. A little felted bunny hat. Oh my gosh. I have to think of which doll is going to be lucky enough to model this for you. This is so cool. I mean, it didn't even occur to me to do a felted hat. Look at those ears. I can't wait to see her video and see how she makes this stuff. All right, we have a little box. Oh, she probably made the box. Glossy tape. are these shoes. Holy cow, she makes the cutest shoes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 look at that. She makes these shoes. Look at that, it's hand stitched. I need to be brave and make some shoes like Beth does. I don't know if I could do that though. Goodness, they're cute. Wow. I'm blown away. Okay, let's see what else I'm thinking. Ooh, what's in? Oh, my little birdie. This is like a little hair ornament that the bunny could wear or the dolly could wear. Oh my god, it's so soft and cute. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Oh, wait, there's something. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so there's two, so the bunny can wear one and the dolly can wear one. Wowie. And then this is heavy. A little heavier. Oh, my God, a little crochet basket with felted little eggs with nummies inside, and another cute as darn. Oh my gosh, that bow is so short. Oh goodness. Okay, well, I gotta go grab a doll and get her dressed because this is just outstanding. I mean, seriously, Beth, thank you so much. I mean, wow. Wow. Oh. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I open this up. Hang on a little bit longer, and I'm going to get a doll and dress her all up in this. So, Sari is modeling the outfit and accessories that Beth sent me. As soon as I saw this all together, I realized that my best doll for this would be Sari. She looks amazing in this. It's like the dress and the shoes were made specifically for her. Even though she has a Leica body, she doesn't have a A-zone style body that a lot of the fakies have. And she also doesn't have a traditional body like the stock dolls have. But the dress and the shoes fit just fine. And you can see how cute she looks here with the hat on. I mean, oh my goodness, Beth. I can't wait to watch Beth's video. And please make sure you do head over to Beth's channel. And also the other participants, Marna from Dolls Rescued is actually the YouTube creator that got us all together for this collaboration. The other participants happen to be Jackie from J Dolls UK. She's the one that I sent my stuff to. And then Alexandra from Creative 404 is also part of our collaboration group. So please make sure to give them some YouTube love and likes and thumbs up and all that good stuff. I'm so lucky to have met all of these YouTube creators. I feel like they've really pushed me creatively. It's just not in my videos, but also in my crafting. And I've learned so much from watching their channels. So thank you guys for stopping by and watching this probably overly long video and hanging out with me today and hanging out with my dolls and watching me craft and enjoy some beautiful dolly goodies. Have a wonderful dolly day. Bye-bye.